Alright, hello guys. So, today I will be giving a physics tutorial in Minecraft. So, I thought of a few of physics terms, like for you guys' exams. Not everything though, because Minecraft is very limited and is extremely unrealistic to real life physics. So um, I tried to get it in like the best way possible. Also in a fun way, so you could like study a bit and also possibly remember it with these Minecraft terms or whatever. But anyways, let's get started. So first, density, which is the easiest. So here I have a chest full of iron blocks. Okay. Now we're gonna consider this chest as the volume and the iron blocks in it as the mass. And as you can see, it's pretty dense because it's filled with iron blocks, right? It's which are heavy, okay, and they're inside of this volume. Now over here, we have, boom, we increase the volume, has the exact same mass but has an increased volume. This may still be the same weight, well, mass, may still be the same mass as before, but has more volume, thus making it less dense. Because the more volume you have, the less density you have, due to the equation density is equal to mass on volume. And that means that density is directly proportional to mass. So that means that if the mass gets increased, the density increases. And it's the opposite for the volume. So if there's more volume, the less density you have. Now here, we have a chest full of wood. Okay? Now I'm gonna remove this secondary, like the increase in volume. Okay? So here we have a chest. These two have equal volume. However, this one has more iron, which is heavier than wood, thus making this more dense. Okay, so that's really it. Next, we're gonna move on to, well, it's part of density, also part of heat. Pretty simple. Just remember, heat rises. You could just see the smoke. Yeah, it's hot. It rises. Really not that difficult. All right, next we're gonna have pressure. Now, with pressure, you can't really explain that much, but I thought this. So here we have a sheep, and I have two diamond swords. One, a regular diamond sword, and the other, a diamond sword with sharpness 5, which basically means that it has a lower surface area. Now, if we take a look at the equation, pressure is equal to force on area. That means that the less area you have, the more pressure. And now how I'm going to put this in Minecraft is, we're going to say that pressure is the more damage, okay? So here we have a regular diamond sword, and I'm going to hit the sheep with it. See? It's still alive. It doesn't do that much damage, you know? Because it's not as sharp as this with the sharpness 5, which has lower surface area. So now we're going to hit the sheep. And you see, we insta-killed it. And ignore that I jumped and hit it. It's just to explain it better. But as you can see, the less surface area you have, the more pressure. Because of the equation, pressure is equal to force on area. And it's like the same as the density equation. The less area you have, the more density you have. Okay, next, energy. Now, there is a law in energy that states that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but can be transferred into other forms. Now, how I'm going to put this in Minecraft is with the new mace. So I'm over here and I have a lot of gravitational potential energy. And now I'm going to jump off and I'm going to convert it into kinetic energy. Okay, and I'm going to hit this sheep. So I'm going to do it from all the way up here. Boom. I killed it instantly. Because I had a lot of kinetic energy due to my gravitational potential energy being transferred into kinetic energy, which in Minecraft we're transferring to, I don't know, damage. Let's say damage energy. I don't know, but we're just explaining that this gravitational potential energy is being converted into kinetic energy. However, in real life, there are some instances where there's heat and sound loss. Because you can never have 100% of energy being transformed to one form to exactly another, because you'll always have heat loss or sound loss, and these are called like useless energy sources because they just make our lives worse. And if I were to do the same thing but down here, I have less gravitation potential. I'm gonna just jump up. Okay, I killed it, but like, pretend it didn't. Yeah. Okay. It should have done, well, it did less damage, like, I suppose, from up there, because I had more energy. Okay, so now let's move on. Okay, now we're gonna go to the Newton's laws of motion. Now the first law, I really could not think of anything. It's inertia. Just like I tried with minecarts, but there really is no instance of inertia in Minecraft. It's just, imagine you're like, for instance, you're in a car, you're driving, it suddenly brakes, you still move forward. That's the whole point of a seatbelt, so it keeps you in place. Because the car is it may have stopped, but you are still going at the same velocity as the car was before, so you still need to stop yourself. So I can't really think of anything. Now, the second law I could, which is it's the equation F equals ma. Now, what I thought of this is that, imagine we have a Ravager. Now, these guys are, I have peaceful mode on. I forgot. Let's say we have this Ravager. Now he's a big, bulky fellow, okay? Now, if I were to punch him, he doesn't go that far, right? Because he's really heavy. He's a chunky boy. Like, if I get to keep on punching him, he moves very slowly, okay? Now, if I were to get a sheep, on the other hand, let's hope he doesn't murder him, and I were to punch him with the same force, he goes way further, because he has less mass, and that less mass makes him able to move more, because of the equation F equals ma. And now, the more mass you have, the more bigger, like, if we have 2, so let's say the sheep is, I don't know, 10 grams, and this guy is like 10 kilograms. Unrealistic measurements, but I'm just giving an example. It's gonna be way harder to push this guy rather than pushing the sheep due to F equals ma. And if we take A subject to the formula, A is equal to force on mass. The more mass you have, the greater force you have, in order to get it equal to the acceleration if I were to make it like me hitting the sheep, if you get what I mean. It's a bit difficult because I'm in Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. Now, Newton's law 3. Now this is, for every action, there is an equal action happening in the opposite, there's an equal reaction happening in the opposite direction. Now, with this, I thought of the wind charge, also a new item, thank God for the snapshot. So, if I were to have the sheep here, and I were to use a wind charge, okay, I'm gonna be inflicting a force on him, okay? And now, wait, okay, look, I moved back, okay? I don't know how to explain this better, but look, you see, we both move back. I'm inflicting a force on him, and he's inflicting a force on me, pushing me in the back direction. Sort of like, I don't know, imagine like when you're on a chair, like with the rolly wheels. If I were to push on a table, it would, I'm pushing onto the table is pushing back at me in the opposite direction with an equal force. And thus, I go like flying backwards because I'm on the wheelchair. But yeah, that's really all I could think of for Minecraft for now. If I think of any other sort of physics things, related things in Minecraft, I will try my best to get a video out there and get it to you guys. So wish you all well for your exams. Hope this useless video helped you. It was fun to make, you know. But yeah, best of luck to all of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.